Is their action making you care about climate change?
Let's throw something at them.
It makes you want to throw something at them. I reckon most of Australia is with you right now.
He has said plainly and clearly that we are facing a short to mid-term existential crisis for civilisation.
Who is that? Who is it?
Admiral Chris Barry used to be the head of the Australian Defence Force.
He's a scientist?
No. His job is to watch national security issues. That's his job, and that's his.
Sounds scientific enough for me.
That's his analysis.
There's a lot of trams and a lot of energy being wasted here for you guys being in the middle of the street. How do you feel about it?
Well, I feel like you got to disrupt a little to sort of catch people's attention. But yeah, I can't really speak for anybody but myself. I just rocked up, and I'll let them speak.
Does it feel good being told what to do and what to think and how to act and what to say?
Can I sling it? Can I slick him a fucker right in the pussy? Fucker right in the pussy. Come on.
We are creating, awareness about what's happening in this world.
Does it make you care more?
This? No.
It's going to break their hearts. Does this make you care more about climate change?
He can't talk, he lost his voice, sorry.
He lost his what? I lost his
voice.
Do what every good woman does, speak for him.
Well, this is absolutely inspiring.
I don't know. Maybe because they're standing on the street, you should care more.
It doesn't make sense.
I find it ironic that there's like trams lined up, burning and wasting energy, waiting for climate change protesters.
Yeah, absolutely.
You see the irony in it?
Yeah, of course.
Do you not see it?
Not really.
How did you get here today? How'd you get here? Did you burn any fossil fuels getting here? Do you not feel you're responsible for climate change, forcing hundreds of police officers here by car? What's going on, guys?
Hello, how are you?
No more compromising.
How are we going to get it? So they're here blocking a road where trams are wasting electricity. These guys themselves are responsible now for climate change here on the corner of Swanston and Burke. And what are they fighting for? How do you feel about making a tram burn unnecessary energy?
The oceans are rising! No more compromising!
Right now is business as usual, and we're disrupting that because business as usual is destroying the planet.
Oh my God, they're supporting TR News, telling the truth. The only truth I see here is about 10 trams, 20 trams, wasting electricity for climate change. Guys, don't you feel guilty a little bit? A little bit guilty about the trams? No? No guilt? Does anyone else here see the irony in this?
No trams on a dead planet.
No trams on a dead planet. Okay, that's a response.
No jobs.
And you want to go home. Is their action making you care about climate change?
Let's throw something at them.
It makes you want to throw something at them. I reckon most of Australia is with you right now.
Are rising! No more compromising!
Are you feeling the effects of global warming right now?
Well, it's not like that. It's a bit more nuanced than that, and it's hard to explain just like that.
I love science, but science tells me that blocking 20, 30 trams is probably not that good for wasting energy.
What else do you do, Avi?
I don't know.
What else do you do?
I don't know, if you...
Admiral Chris Barry, the former head of the Australian Defence Force, he has said plainly and clearly that we are facing a short to mid-term existential crisis for civilisation.
Who is it?
Admiral Chris Barry used to be the head of the Australian Defence Force.
He's a scientist?
No. His job is to watch national security issues. That's his job, and that's his...
Sounds scientific enough for me.
That's his analysis.
That's wasting electricity because of you guys. There's a tram here now wasting electricity. How do you feel about that? Because you guys are blocking the road, it has to waste electricity. Does that not burn?
That's nothing compared to the amount of electricity used by large fossil fuel companies. Simply because it's more profitable than a reasonable alternative.
So right now it doesn't matter. What is that?
Don't you feel guilty being complicit in the death of our planet?
What am I doing to kill the planet? You're the one holding up trams. You're literally burning energy standing here. Absolutely disgraceful. If you care about the science, if you care about the climate change, if you care about wasting energy, the trams. How you going, mate? Do you feel guilty about holding up the trams? No? You don't feel guilty about the trams? I reckon the dog has more sense than this crowd.
Harvey, I reckon you need to fuck off.
Well, that's not nice.
You're right, it's not very nice. You're right. Aww.
Don't you feel guilty about the trams you're holding up? You're wasting electricity here.
And you're wasting oxygen. And you're wasting oxygen. And you're wasting oxygen.
No more compromising!
Do you feel guilty about the trams?
Compromising!
How do you feel about wasting energy?
No more compromising!
The oceans are rising!
I don't need a microphone. I don't need a microphone. I don't need a microphone.
What did you say? What did you say?
Rising!
What did you
No more compromising!
Did you just call me a Nazi? There's a lot of trams and a lot of energy being wasted here for you guys being in the middle of the street. How do you feel about it?
Well, I feel like you got to disrupt a little to sort of catch people's attention. But yeah, I can't really speak for anybody but myself. I just rocked up, but I'll let them speak.
Does it feel good being told what to do and what to think and how to act and what to say?
Can I sling it? Can I slick him a fucker right in the pussy? Fucker right in the pussy. Come on.
I love this girl. What do you think the people watching are thinking?
The people watching are thinking about, what we're doing is we are creating, awareness about, about what's happening in this world.
Hey, young guys, does this make you care about climate change?
Not at all, to be honest.
You don't care?
No, I care, but this doesn't make me care.
That doesn't make you care, but they're working really hard.
Yeah, but I don't know.
But they've stopped a tram. Do you reckon the electronic tram that is...
Does it make you care?
No?
Okay.
Does it make you care more?
This? No.
It's going to break their hearts.
We are just came right now, so we don't know what is
You
happening.
don't know if you care yet.
Yeah.
So they're here protesting climate change. They're stopping the tram who's wasting electricity, which I can't get my head around. Does this make you care more about climate change?
He can't talk. He lost his voice. Sorry.
He lost his what?
He
lost his
voice.
You know, do what every good woman does, speak for him.
Well, this is absolutely inspiring.
I just want to understand if it makes you care, because they think everybody cares now. Do you care more?
In what prospect we need to care? Because we are planting trees, everything is going on well. But in what perspective? Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe because they're standing on the street, you should care more.
No, it doesn't make sense.
I find it ironic that there's like trams lined up, burning and wasting energy, waiting for climate change protesters.
Yeah, absolutely.
You see the irony in it.
Yeah, of course.
Do you not see it?
Not really.
Are rising!
Talk politics for a second here, mate. Please stay away from my dog. He's an assistance animal.
The dogs are going to be a star tonight.
He's an assistance animal, and if you approach him again, I will have to call the police.
They're right here.
Tear the system to the ground! Stop! Occupy Shirley!
One choose. She's calling the police because I approached her dog that she brought to a rally and he's standing in the middle of the street with. That's bizarre, even for them. How much of an effect does Australia have on the global climate?
Actually, quite a bit.
A figure?
Honestly, I don't want to give you a figure because I don't know that off the top of my head, and I don't like to, I don't like to name exact figures because as a scientist, I don't like to give weight based on things that I don't really know that much about.
That's moving on.
I'm not with them, so no, it's all good, dude.
That's awesome.
All right.
Oh, I love it.
I'm just saying, I love your work.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. I thought it was really awesome that you were filming these idiots. So, yeah. Oh, the idiot. Keep playing the good fight, mate.
The thing is, you know, we only have a certain amount of time before we reach a tipping point, and after that tipping point,
How long do we have?
11 years to work on it before, you know.
What's going to happen in 11 years?
In 11 years, we're going to reach a point of no return where it's going to get too hot. Do you know what I mean? It's not going to get hot in 11 years, but we have 11 years to work on it.
Am I going to have to take this scarf off?
If you want. I mean,
No, like in 11 years.
in 11 years, yeah.
It's called climate change, right? It's not just global warming.
Originally, it was global warming. We can agree.
In the 90s. We've evolved since then.
If you support the work we do here at TR News, unlike the unwashed, we don't have major funding from George Soros. We rely solely on your generosity. So please go to tr.news/support and help us report on this mess.